Hello, hello,
Where
hello.
I live.
So hello, everybody, and welcome back to another fabulous and thrilling episode of Rune Factory 5. A lot has happened over these past 2 weeks. You know, since the last episode, 2 days ago.
Yep.
Went down to Edmonton, went to Vancouver, had Vancouver. A Hank Green lookalike tried to take my purse. That was fun. Had a bit of fun and a bit of boredom hanging out in the tabletop room. What's going on over there? And yes, so this was going to be the thrilling episode where I talk all about what had happened there, but I spent 6 hours earlier playing a rando for Ocarina of Time, an archipelago multi-build rando.
I do not mind.
That Azure is now finally going to begin.
Yes.
I think
Aren't
at
you
least
glad?
I think at least 3 separate times I was just about to go into BK mode, and then someone got me an item, and now I had a whole bunch more checks to do.
Now then, pay close
Sounds about right.
attention.
Just
Whoa, my pocket feels
couple
heavy.
here.
Maze! What? I didn't feel a
And like,
dang
technically
thing
I
until it
still
was
have
already
more checks that I could do.
I do not know.
Yeah, I could do more stuff, but I decided to put a stop to it for the time being because it was 6 hours. I'm more than 40% of the way through all of the checks of my game.
Oh, wow.
Oh, this is a high.
There are a lot of
quality
things that I
product.
could get if I had something extra. If I got Slingshot, I think that opens up deck. Yeah, I could continue in the Deku Tree if I had Slingshot. I could No, I beat Dodongo's Cavern and Jabba Jabba's Belly. I don't remember what I'm missing to continue with Forest Temple, that's where I stopped. I need keys to continue on with Fire Temple, but I can get into there. I have Hookshot, I can get in there. What's the next 100? Water Temple I could also enter. Because I have Iron Boots and Hookshot. And then Spirit Temple, I would need Strength Upgrade or more combat prowess. I can get one more check in Child Spirit Temple
Well,
if I got...
not work in my crystal shop. With you covering appraisals, I could really kick back.
Whoa, it's not.
I do not know. However,
That was my most precious piece of merchandise. I may look jovial, but even I...
Yeah?
So, wait. Oh, I need a Strength Upgrade in order to continue on Adult side. Shadow Temple, I need Magic and Din's Fire, or Fire Arrows.
Heinz.
In order to get another song check, I essentially need Zelda's Lullaby. In order... I forget what it was for all of my song checks, but it's either one of those items or I need Zelda's Lullaby, and Zelda's Lullaby is locked in the song check somewhere.
Appreciate it.
Hey,
If I could get Zelda's Lullaby, that's like probably at least a dozen different checks I could suddenly do.
all right.
And I found out where my Megaton Hammer is locked behind. You know, a thing that I'll need if I want to make a lot of progress in the Fire Temple. You want to guess where it is?
Is it locked behind me?
I mean, probably, but... Yeah, no, it's locked behind getting all of the spiritual stones.
Oof.
Zelda throws a Megaton Hammer. So I have to get all 3 spiritual stones, then approach, like, Hyrule Market. Get the cutscene, where she's supposed to throw the Ocarina of Time. It will actually be Megaton Hammer. And then when I get that song... I don't think that would be Song of Time, that would be a different song. But I'd have to complete 3 dungeons for that, and I don't know which 3, but I'd have to complete 3 dungeons. I have to do 3 entire dungeons. If I can beat one certain dungeon and get the water medallion, then that's a song check that I can do, because that's Nocturne of Shadow check. How many more dungeons could I possibly do? Again, Forest Temple, I need the keys. And I should be able to just beat it. I have Hookshot and Bow. Fire Temple, I would need keys and hammer. Water Temple, I don't think I have keys for Water Temple. I need keys. Spirit Temple, I have keys for. I need Strength Upgrade and Mirror Shield. And Shadow Temple, like I said, I need to enter it and also get Hover Boots. Oh, right! You know how there's so many checks in that, like, Zora's domain? Yeah, I can't do that because I need Hover Boots to do that.
I see.
Thanks.
Why?
Oh, thanks.
Okay, no, I'm totally giving Martin gifts. Oh yeah, no, that's right. That's right, that was the thing. I was trying to give Martin... I think I'd given gifts to everyone else. Or someone other than Martin. Who's right here? Go on it!
Wonderful.
Yeah, no, I think I'd given everyone gifts, and I just wanted to give
Oh,
Martin more gifts.
oh. Oh. Oh.
Actually have any recovery potions on me right now, do I? Radio! Right. Okay, so... Vancouver. Right. I got there on Wednesday, so setup is normally starts on Thursday, and then the actual event is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. However, I got there on Wednesday because last year I was going to arrive on Thursday, but then my trip was going to get delayed, and blah blah blah, so I figured, okay, this time if it gets delayed, I'm ready for that. It didn't get delayed, I just arrived a day early. I don't actually quite recommend that. I would recommend getting there Thursday, because on Wednesday, there's like nothing going on. There might be a few people around, but there's basically nothing happening. At least on Thursday, oh gosh, there's a lot to do. So much so to the point that I was working until like midnight or so, and then there was more work still to be done, but I was like, yo, I've been working since like 10 a.m. I know other people have been working even longer, but I'm going to call it a break here. Thank you. And I had to, you know, pull myself away from that so I could sleep and be ready for Friday. And yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It was only 3 days. Like, that's the thing that's so mind-boggling, really. It was somehow only 3 days. What do I mean by that? It felt like I was there for a week. I spent most of my day just sitting around in the tabletop room. Sometimes people would come in and maybe play some games. Most of the people who came in for the panels, so it's nice that there were panels around. I'm sorry, did you just give me back my recovery potion?
Do you have a moment? Oh, thanks.
Really? Boring old iron.
Happy to see you.
God, and this is where I wish I had taken like screenshots or something of the schedule so I'd remember what was going on. Because I don't quite remember what was happening. Whoever it was must have been fun. So this year's theme was like a campground thing. So everyone who joined in got a 5x5 bingo card. I think there are like 5 different arrangements of things. But it was like the same 25 items. And by accident, I kind of made it possible to get, I want to say most. I'm not sure if it's actually most, but a number of them are available in the tabletop room. I had a little section there for Draw a Pony for 1,000 blank white cards, but Draw a Pony was one of the things.
Do you have a moment?
Oh, okay, that was like a gift for having delivered that. It just was coincidence that gave me a recovery potion for my recovery potion. Like, I have access to bronze. I need stuff better than bronze. Silver, gold, platinum.
Come visit us sometime.
But hey, fortunately I had someone, I had like a second in command there. So if I wanted to go out to a panel, if I wanted to go to Vendor Hall, he would just look after the room so I could go, and when he needed a break, I'd just watch over the room. It was very nice, having both of us there.
Oh, thanks.
Just more bronze!
Are we going on an adventure today?
I take it that you are very distracted, Azura.
Yes, because I'm trying to actually get this archipelago to work. And it's hard to concentrate.
It's not working? That sucks.
Yeah. Trying to get the thing to work, it's not connecting.
You start up the download file. You drag the, whatever Lua thing onto the emulator.
I'm not using BizHawk, Claire, so that your information does not help me.
Not?
No.
So, what is it then that you are doing?
Thanks.
I'm using RetroArch, and I'm trying to start up Link to the Past.
So you start the game, drag the archipelago thing onto it, right? Or is that literally only a BizHawk thing?
That's only for Ocarina of Time.
No, because surely that's not only for that one game,
I mean,
because there are other files for other games.
What?
In the Archipelago Lua thing, there were files for multiple different games. Not just Ocarina of Time.
So in your Lua thing, it says multiple different games?
Let's see, Lua. Connector, Adventure, this BizHawk generic, FF1, LADX, BizHawk, MMBN3, there's OT, The Legend of Zelda. Yeah, so there's not, so you don't have to do any sort of, hey, make sure that this game is actually connected to the archipelago at all thing?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out, Claire.
Do-do-do.
One, two. All right.
Do you have a moment?
All right.
Oh, thanks.
Come to listen
He
to the
can
sound
give all
of the
the-
forge.
You can give different things. You can give something useful. Oh. See, I wound up going to the vendor hall basically every day, because... I mean, yeah, it's kind of bad to think of it, but most of the stuff at an average convention could just be done online. You can, have a Discord where you talk with people, where you share interests, where you get people into a voice chat to talk about, books or ponies or whatever. Have some people on that chat, turn on their webcams so they can do like the spicy pepper eating while talking about ponies thing. Definitely work better as a panel that would in a Discord, but you get the idea.
Oh, thanks.
However, the vendor hall is okay, that's something good. However, the vendor hall is something that can't really so much be done just over the internet. There's stuff like Etsy, whatever, for finding stuff that people have made that you want to buy, but because of Etsy fees, all of that stuff is ultra expensive.
There we go. I'm connected.
Cool. Like something that might take someone, I don't know, $5 worth of materials and an hour's worth of work. So you'd think, okay, minimum wage, $20, right? Well, no, because half of what they set it for on Etsy takes, or something stupid like that. So they actually have to charge like $40, just to be fair. Plus shipping. And it's like, But at a convention, you can just pick up the item, so the only shipping cost is basically what it costs them to have the item be in their bag to bring over.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Oh, okay, recovery potion stock.
Oh, thanks.
How about a fresh loaf of bread?
Say, I got some stickers, got some keychains. Oh my... Cinnamon, why do you keep going behind the laundry? What is behind the laundry? I'm just nervous about Cinnamon going somewhere weird, where I can't really see him, because I think he's just going to go and just start peeing.
Oh.
Yeah, basically, Cinnamon! Hi, Cinnamon. Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Scratch. Oh, yeah. Soft cat.
Oh.
It was so weird to not have Cinnamon
Thanks.
around for 2 weeks. Like, what am I supposed to do without him? You know?
You know, right?
Oh. 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 Oh.
All right. I'm now running both my games simultaneously somehow.
All feeding off of the same controller, so you're making the same inputs in both at the same time.
No, I'm not running controls on both things at the same time.
Okay, I don't know why. So I got a new N64 controller, one that plugs into USB, so I can use it with my computer when doing like OOT, like archipelagos and stuff. I was recording the one earlier. Due to OBS issues, it did not record properly. I was having some issues with the controller because the start button defaulted to open Steam. Or, make Steam the primary window. So I was trying to fix that, and I was messing with everything. Eventually I just closed out of Steam entirely. It's like, okay, I can't fix this. Just close Steam, period. Not just minimize. Martin, are you okay?
Oh, thanks.
Clearly not.
Any new samples for me?
But then I had OBS as my technically active window.
Oh my god.
Realize it.
Sorry, just Paper Mario is finally catching up to everything. I have my Ultra Hammer already.
Yeah, I think I gave you like multiple of the progression things. I don't know if I gave you all of your hammers, but I think I gave you like 2 boots.
I mean, let's put it this way. Well, 2 boots. I only have 1 boot so far, but it's still probably loading things to me. My god.
Oh.
I definitely have at least boots, and my final hammer, considering I supposed to start with neither.
Yeah. I know I gave you boots. I guess I gave someone else the other pair of boots. Yeah, I started basically like... It was like me and like just one other person to start things off. And I was just tearing through checks.
Jesus, I'm already a fifth the way through my goal.
Oh, thanks.
In Paper Mario, at least.
Welcome back.
Yeah, what was your goal? What was it, 10 power stars?
60.
Ah, 60.
60 power stars.
Maybe we should have changed my numbers from 10 out of 15 to, like, I don't know, 50 out of 75 or 100 out of 150.
Yeah, that might have been a good idea. Oh, right, I didn't randomize panels, and I don't think I have Merlot and Logic, so this is probably safe.
Someone has
So
2 of my Triforce pieces in their Star Piece shop.
Interesting.
Whoa!
Oh, oops.
Oh, thanks.
Ooh, I just sent someone a coin. But also, yeah, I loaded up, Link to the Past, and I realized, I'm gonna be sitting here a while waiting for, all the, items to finally go in, so while I was receiving my items, that's when I started to open up Paper Mario.
Oh.
Alright. And I have both feeds open, by the way. I actually probably don't need both feeds open. At least both feeds visible, because I'm seeing the same info on both. Wait. Arts.
So, what do you do back there? Are you just, like, lying down? Is that all you do?
Meow.
You're just like, what lovely weather to lie down.
Oh, I sent you arrows.
All right.
Cool, yeah, let me know if you give me, Blink Shot or Hover Boots.
Oh, I sent an attack effects badge to someone.
Right, so anyway, so apparently if OBS is your main window and you hit spacebar, it will start or stop recording. Apparently. And I was using spacebar as my speed up key, because all of the buttons on my controller were called for.
Yes.
So every time I would try to use the speed up, it would stop or start. Yeah, it would stop or start the recording. So I had, like, by the time I realized what was going on, I had, like, 50, like, little video segments. And then I had to just, like, delete all of them because I couldn't use them because so much stuff would get, chopped out constantly.
Wow. Yeah, that's why, in OBS, you gotta make sure to not just set those controls to, like, common keys.
No.
Like, I think I have
Space is
all
not
of
my hotkey for start or stop recording.
Well, then why was it doing that?
Because OBS decided, oh, you hit the space bar, I guess we'll Do this then. OBS decided that me hitting spacebar started and stopped the recording. So it started doing that. Yeah, I spent much of the time, you know, watching YouTube, chatting with the other people who were doing runs.
I am sad that basically shortly before I was able to join is when everyone who was remaining left.
There were only 2 of us left, and I decided to stop because I was getting hungry and I wanted to start recording this.
Ah.
After I do my, after I do my daily recordings, maybe I'll go back and do more of it.
One, two.
Oh, thanks.
Or check.
Let the adventuration begin!
Gosh, I'm just so used to having a speed up button right now. Ocarina of Time is such a slow game.
Yes.
Pretty much all of it just goes better if you play at, like, double speed. At least. Potentially even more.
That's why you need the bunny hood.
Even with the bunny hood.
Oh, Claire, I sent you a recovery heart. I know that's what you always wanted.
Oh,
After 6 hours of playing, do you know how many hearts I had?
How many?
4.
Oh.
One person sent me like a full heart canister. And that was it. I think I found a piece of heart for myself.
So, I loaded up after getting all my items in Link to the Past.
thanks.
Because I think, yeah, you start with 3 hearts, I believe.
Yes.
I have 8 hearts.
Can you prep the kitchen for me?
How come you're getting better goods than I was getting?
I don't know. Ooh. Looks like Lorda is still playing. They're just, you know...
Yeah, just not in the voice chat because they would be by themselves in the voice chat.
Oh, thanks.
So, I believe I mentioned at some point how weird it would be
Try
to do,
not to
like,
get in
the
the way
Rune
of my
Factory
work.
in the Archipelago. Because it's such, you know, a long-form game and all that. So I got to looking... So I got a chance to see the games that people are playing for this Archipelago. Someone's doing Stardew Valley.
No, it's more than that. Well, first of all, yeah, that's Lorda, who's the one who's the other person who's playing right now.
Oh,
He's doing
thanks.
Stardew Valley and also Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Yep.
Like, such completely different
Let
games.
the adventuration begin!
But there's a farming game. I had
Ooh,
opportunity at a shop to buy some items for him, and one of them was pineapple seeds.
Nice.
Or was it some sort, like some jam, whatever stuff? It's like, is it like give him the ability to get and use pineapple seeds, or is it just, hey, here's, you know, a thing of
I
pineapple
mean,
seeds?
I've received just random items from people as well, so you might have literally just been sending the item.
You are.
And like, how would that work, like, backwards? Is one of the things is buying them 4 hearts of affection with a villager. That's just one of the checks. Not the thing that you get from having 4 hearts, it's having 4 hearts.
Oh, thanks.
Come on, we've got investigating to do.
I actually haven't checked. Other than runes, what else do I have to record for tomorrow?
Oh, right, you're recording runes. That means I can actually finally tell this story.
Oh, thanks.
So, the other day, I'm going helping my grandma out, with some stuff, and we discover some... Well, rather, I discover some interesting tech issues that she's been having. And when I say interesting... Okay, so she's been saying that she's been having issues with the newspaper,
1, 2.
but, like, she's been receiving it, apparently. But it comes, like, with a notice saying, contact blah 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 to, like, renew subscription, stuff like that. So first we go look into it, and it turns out she hasn't paid for it since October. And the reason for it is she changed her credit card and kind of forgot to tell everyone that, like, every company that she'd been paying for stuff with automatically with her credit card. So we think, okay, that's relatively easy fix. We'll just go and, take care of that. Oh, if only it were so easy. First, we try calling. And...
Nice.
well... the automated thing isn't quite working right. Like, we try to get to, through to change her credit card info, and it get transferred, the automated system transfers to the secure credit card line thingy, blah, blah, blah. Only it, doesn't work.
Yep.
It tries to connect us, and then just sits there. Doesn't actually work. Oh, right. Can't do anything with you until we find the... Have... Jeepers, I've got a lot of my key items. Cool. Weird collection. But... So, while we're doing this, I try maybe we log into her account online. Thinking, you know what, maybe that's a better way to do it. Well, we managed to log her in online, and there is an option, that we can press to, update credit card info. Except clicking on it, it says, oh, yeah, you need to phone the customer service line to do this.
Because of course it does.
So it's just like, well, crap. And, like, we're still on the phone at this point, still on hold, waiting, like, to join, like, the queue to speak to an actual person. And the loop is, like, 30 seconds long. It plays, like, 20 seconds of very loud, like, bad/distorted quality, like, you know how it is in those, like, hold loops, audio. And then it says, press 8 and to maintain your place in the queue, and we'll call you back. And then it just says, all of our operators are busy, blah, blah, blah. And so eventually we decide, fine, you know what, we will just do that. We'll just, hold our place in line, and we can maybe try to do something else. Well, as it turns out, they give a little message saying, call back within 30 minutes if you haven't heard from us, to make sure, like, to set your place in line again.
At the back of the line, of course.
Maybe at the back line. I don't know, but either way, they said call in if you haven't heard from us in half an hour. And so, like, there's limited, time parking, at her place. So I end up... ultimately, I just end up having to leave before we ever get through to a person. Which is very frustrating. And, yeah, so I don't think that ever really that didn't get resolved. Like, my grandma's now gonna have to, like, mail in to, like, mail a check. It's just like, how backwards is this newspaper? Like, you would think that they'd be trying to transition to, you know, oh, we want you to use the website to do stuff. It's like, no, you have to use the phone. Okay, that's a bit backwards. We try to use the phone. Nope, can't use the phone. We have to use mail. Physical mail. It blows my mind.
Well, of course you have to use physical mail to cancel. Because they want it to be as hard as possible to cancel, so people just go, oh,
We're not
never
trying to
mind.
cancel. We're trying to update her credit card information so she can actually pay. Because she has money owing, which it occurs to me that I never did tell her how much money that she actually owes. Because she owes that, like, an amount of money in addition to, like, a monthly fee. So I have to remember to talk to her again about that. But while we were doing this, I also noticed that her email, like, on her phone, hasn't updated since, like, November 22nd. And I'm like, huh, that's odd. Why has she not been receiving emails? And we're trying to... It seems to be doing some sort of, what do you call it? God, why is my brain not working? Probably because I'm focusing on Paper Mario. I'm actually gonna have to fight Super Blooper this seed. You know what? Maybe not. Let me just, I'm gonna undo that fight. Very nice.
Yeah. No emails since, like, November.
Email. Nothing since November. And we're trying to log in, like, we're pretty sure we're spelling, like, her password and all that stuff correctly. She hasn't changed it in years. Which is, you know, security thing there. So it's like, has someone hacked in? And we try to, like, do, like, a password reset thing, but it sends the verification code to the email we're trying to get into. And I'm looking in online, trying to see, is there something that I'm doing wrong? And I found other people saying similar things, and they're all just saying, well, yeah, if you can't get in, you're kind of screwed, because, yeah, it's up to you to actually set up, like, the two-factor authentication or anything like that, blah, blah, blah. Well, eventually I realized something. You see, her email was a, you know, very, like, her and my grandpa's email, joint email, at telus.net. It was provided by her internet service provider with her internet account package. And we canceled that as of November 23 because she was moving to a place that her, you know, that TELUS does not serve. Meaning, she lost her internet, or she lost her email entirely because of that.
Yeah.
And that's the only email she's ever used, like, for accounts or anything. Like, for anything that needs an email to have an account. So it's like, well, crap. What do we do now? And, like, ultimately, like, I made her, like, a new email account, but it's just like, apparently, if we had realized this was going to happen, we could have requested to retain the email account, but it would have cost apparently about $7 a month, according to the internet. Now, and the thing is, it never occurred to me, back when we canceled her internet, that her email would go away. Because, I mean...
such not a thing anymore.
Yeah, like, that's how long ago they, you know, first started getting internet, that's how it was back then.
Actually, my dad had one of those, right, with Shaw.
And it's just like... And the thing is, like, the people who we were trying to, like, get the cancellation with, like, the people we were speaking to, were so incredibly unhelpful, and, like, trying to, like, keep her as a customer, like, not really understand, to the point where we said, yeah, like, she's moving to a place that, you know, doesn't, that we don't think, has access to Telesort. Like, it's getting provided internet by somebody else. And, like, they look up, it's like, oh yeah, it looks like we actually don't provide service to there. And they told us, they wanted us to speak to them, like, to the people at the place where she's living now, to arrange for Telus to be able to come in and set up, like, the infrastructure to provide their service there. Like, you're the one trying to retain us as a customer through this. We don't want you. If you want to keep us this way, you need to do the dang legwork. And they refused, and so it's just like, yeah, we don't care. We're not.
Yeah, because that costs a lot of money. They don't want to spend that money. They want you, or they want the building to spend the money.
Yeah, it's like so dumb, so dumb, and sorry, hanging out, doing a lot of checks at the moment.
Also, we still have the thing where all of my standing rubies and hearts are all in the pool as well.
Yeah.
So I had to, like, open up a tab to find all of the, to find out what all of those items are. Just so I could keep running checks. Also, how ridiculous would it have been if, say, I had actually managed to win, get all, like, 700 some of my checks, and through those checks, garner one of your games to, like, be done as well.
That'd be kind of funny.
Like, you open up, like, Paper Mario, and you just have all of your power stars, and it's like, well, let's go to the summit!
In theory, it's possible.
Okay, I found one check that's supposed to be like, oh, freestanding heart under this boulder at this one spot. So I went there, destroyed the boulder, no check there, thought, oh, that's weird, whatever. Moved on. And it's like, oh yeah, apparently there is a check there, but only as an adult. I destroyed the boulder as Child Link. So then I went back there as Adult Link. There were just some light arrows just sitting there on the ground.
Ah.
Oh yes, indeed, how convenient.
He's
I
just
don't have magic.
Yes, it's just a... Okay, well, that sucks. I actually want those, but I can't have them.
Let's see if I can remember all the rest. All the songs, so...
Ooh, Claire. Lord Adele just sent you 5 rupees.
Yeah, again. Yeah, no. I don't even have Adult's Wallet.
I mean, you shouldn't need it. It should be the one where... Oh, right, I guess you might, but it's just like...
I don't need it, with an asterisk. If someone can find my Go On tunic, which someone actually did, but they didn't get it for me, and if someone can find my One Zora tunic and get it for me, then I don't need Adult's Wallet. Otherwise, I need Adult's Wallet to get those tunics.
Ah. Alright, Fuzzies.
There!
Were you hiding anything important? Oh.
So let's see.
Nice.
Songs in Ocarina of Time. Zelda's Lullaby. Talk to Zelda, walk out of the courtyard, Impa teaches it to you. Start with that by default in this randomizer.
Nice.
Epona song, get Ocarina, show it off to Malin. I've done that. What was the next? Right, Sun Song. You need Zelda's Lullaby in the graveyard. Don't have Sun Song checked because I need Zelda's Lullaby. Don't have that one yet. Song of Time. Get the 3 stones. Then walk into Hyrule. Zelda throws the ocarina. Don't have that one. So I didn't get don't have the 3 spiritual stones. Song of Storms. Show Ocarina to Windmill Guy as adult. Got that check. Shrat, what were all the songs?
That was odd.
Okay, what is this? Right, Zozo by Epona's song. Zarya's song. Go to entrance of Forest Temple as child. Done. Even though I don't have the warp to the Forest Temple yet. Still, did that as child and as adult. Song, don't have. Song of Time. Can't yet get. Song of Storms. I got that check. Warp songs, meaning out of forest. Got that check. Bolero of Fire. Got that check. Serenade of Water. Haven't gotten that check. Nocturne of Shadow. So Serenade of Water, I have to go to Ice Cavern. To get to Ice Cavern, I either need Hover Boots or Zelda's Lullaby. So wait, what's stopping each of these checks? Zelda's Lullaby done. Epona's song done. Sun's song done. The Sun song is blocked. I need Zelda's Lullaby. Song of Time. There's like a bunch of things that I need. Song of Storm is done.
Nothing.
Forest,
Oh, it's a Ruins key.
Done. Serenade of Water. I think for Serenade of Water, all I need is either Zelda's Lullaby or Hover Boots. And considering that this is glitchless logic, I think it specifically believes that I just need Zelda's Lullaby for Serenade of Water. Nocturne of Shadow, I need to beat another dungeon for. Don't know which one. Might need Zelda's Lullaby. Requiem of Spirit, done. Prelude of Light, done. So it's either need Zelda's Lullaby, or I need to beat 1 or 3 dungeons.
Fun. I'm a quarter of the way to my goal now. That's right, I found 3 of my own power stars. It's also just kind of funny. I look over on the left and I just see Link sitting, you know, just in his house. Standing there, frozen in time.
Just relaxing.
Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool.
Considering that I use different controllers for the 2 different games, and that Ocarina of Time doesn't have to be the active window to run the game, I could totally be doing both of these games at once.
Yes. Are you dexterous enough to do that?
Probably.
Peric. This. Let's see. Oh, right. So, yeah, so that's 2 issues that she was having. My grandma was having. A third one, at least this was a small one, her phone was, like, basically reading back every letter keystroke you put in. So, if you're trying to, you know, search up, like, the newspaper website, you'd start typing, and it shouts at you, N-E-W-S-P. Just like, no, please, stop.
Thanks.
Well, luckily, I was able to fix that after checking, making sure that she didn't actually want it. Because her phone has been doing that since she got it. It's ostensibly an accessibility feature, but it's like...
Yeah.
God. It's a distracting feature.
People who would want it, or like, who would need that. But I can also see, yeah, that would be very annoying if you don't want that.
I just sent a progressive barn to Lord of Dew. I assume that's for Stardew Valley.
Probably.
I just find that funny because I'm used to seeing, like, progressive sword for, you know, someone playing Zelda, or progressive boots, or progressive hammer. Progressive barn.
Apparently it gives an extra barn. So yeah, they're building Stardew Valley, and their ultimate goal is to complete the community center.
Thanks.
Interesting.
Happy to
How many
see you.
am I holding? Full 10.
So,
Okay.
if
Oh,
you start up a multi-world, and like the win condition is like it is with OOT, like once you get the X like required items, you're just flat done, and it gives all of your items to everyone else. In theory, at least, if you have enough people playing, someone in that pool won't have to actually play at all.
Oh.
It's possible.
I mean, yeah, if you're doing it, like, say, with my settings, 10 out of 15, it's possible for one person's own specific seed to not have A, at least 6 of their own Triforce pieces, and B, to not have any items that another player is required to use to get more of their Triforce pieces.
Oh.
Ah. Yes, that is...
Oh, thanks.
But yeah, I mean, you're right. Like, it is entirely possible that someone could end up with a seed with a small amount of checks and all of them being junk checks. Hey, Claire, I got you your favorite thing. A gold Skulltula token.
Gold Skulltulas are dead.
Oh?
I think the 10 might or might not have been useful, I don't know. But the 20, 30, 40, and 50 are all dead.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
Nice.
Oh.
So I don't need those. And of course, they're
Well,
like
unfortunately, I don't know what I'm sending until... Ooh, I sent some notes to Axel for Banjo-Tooie. I sent you some Deku nuts.
Okay, so Axel does want more notes,
Hina and I would be pleased to
because he
see
can
you.
use notes to buy checks.
Ah. Ah, that would
And
make
if you-
sense, yes.
And if you find some of Axel's star pieces, they need 25 of those to buy me 2 Triforce pieces.
Oh my gosh.
They have 2 items in their star piece shop that are useful, and they're both my Triforce pieces.
Oh my god. I don't know if you can see the feed right now. I just found 300 rupees for myself.
Cool. Better for you than for me.
Okay,
Oh.
screw it, Thunder Rage. Like, they're not... These Shy Guys are not an issue, but I just don't want to fight them. But I need their stuff.
I'd love to know what you think of my weapons.
Give me silver. She gave me silver. She's given me silver in the past. Why can I not get silver from him?
Oh lord.
So I think if I do want to do Van Hoover again, it would be so much better to have someone to do the stuff with.
Oh. Oh.
Hmm?
Oh.
I mean, that
but-
makes sense. I mean, conventions are, like, nice and all, but it's like,
Oh. Thanks.
you're right, it's one of those things where it's just
Rushing
not
in
as fun to
already?
do alone.
Figures.
Yeah, because, like, okay, so I'd wake up at, like, I don't know, 8 in the morning, go down to tabletop room to open up for, like, first event of the day, whatever. And then occasionally I'd go out for a different panel or check out the vendor hall. But for the most part, it's just me and this guy I don't really know just in this room together, and, like, sometimes people come in and they want to play games. Most of the time when people come in, they, like, bring in a friend and the two of them bring in their own game and they play. They don't... No one borrowed any of the games that we had borrowed from the LGS.
Oh. Really?
Yes. And I'm assuming that is just because none of them were pony-themed. I had brought, like, 2 pony-themed games and a deck of playing cards that are pony-themed. I think all 3 of those had gotten borrowed.
Oh,
Ah.
But no one had borrowed any of the
Oh,
games that we had
thanks.
borrowed from the LGS, and
Come visit us.
I guess
sometime.
part of it was because, oh, it's like a big box. Surely this game will take hours to play. We don't have hours. We have, like, maybe we can just spend, like, 15 minutes. Let's borrow this, like, deck of cards. Surely this will be easy and fast. What I should have also bought was the Twilight Sparkle's Secret Chipfic folder, so I'm sure people would have borrowed that to play. And also, okay. So on, I want to say the Sunday? I think the Sunday. On one of the days,
oh,
you know, I'm there walking around the tabletop room. I was talking about whatever, something else with someone. And I go and I see 3 people sitting down at a table and the unmistakable signs of 3 people starting up a game of Commander.
Oof.
So I just kind of walk up to them like, hey. What do you think you're doing here? And they're like, oh, you want to join? I'm like, hey, yeah, I do. Pulling out my Commander deck. Which is, as is on theme, a rarity as my commander.
I'd love to know what you think of my weapons.
See, at the very least, yeah, good. You had a pony-themed deck, so at least you know, were on theme with that.
I mean, one of the other players was running Twilight Sparkle, so...
Oh,
thanks.
nice. Ooh, I just sent a farming level to Lord of Dew.
Let the
Interesting.
never-ending darkness consume you.
So then, after the game of Commander, that I eventually managed to win... I was able to convince 2 of them to play a nice rousing game of Party Box. And we were having fun with it and all, and someone had... Was it Mind's Desire? Whatever it is. Someone had an enchantment out that whenever any player casts an instant or sorcery, all of the other players copy the spell for free. And then... I wound up drawing into and then playing Booster Tutor.
oh,
Open up a booster pack, take one of the cards, and add it to your hand. Except with Party Box, you also sign the card, sleeve it, and it goes into the Party Box forever. Except, so we all opened up a booster pack together and chose 3 separate cards to sign and date
oh,
to put
Okay.
into the Party Box.
oh,
Fun.
And then later that same day, I was like mentioning like Magic and Party Box and stuff to someone else I was playing a game with. Someone who had brought their own game into the tabletop gaming room
I'd love to know what you think of my weapons.
and asked me, it's like, hey, you just watch it or can you also play games? Yeah, let's play this game together. I totally smoked them in that game, by the way. 15-0. And the score only goes to 12. Right. Was it? Right. So we played Party Box, and like the same thing happened.
oh,
I think twice, actually. So we wound up opening up 2 booster packs.
Oh, gosh. So your party box is growing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the idea of the Party Box, right? To just keep growing.
I suppose. Need more
Let the
coins.
adventuration begin.
I can't believe it, but I actually want people to send me coins now.
Can't you just find low-level enemies and fight them for some coins?
Yes, I can.
Someone had their seed settings set, so they just started with like 250 coins.
Ah.
That seemed very useful when the first 5 checks were in their shop and for me.
Jesus.
oh,
That's,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh, I sent you 20 rupees.
oh,
Yeah, my wallet was
Thanks.
already full when I started.
Oh. Oh.
Let's give it all we got.
So what you're saying is, what you should do is get in, don't connect, go and buy stuff from the shops, and then connect in to get all this money.
Probably not.
I mean, that is an option available, like, when doing an async, but,
Money is easy enough to get
I'd
anyway.
love to know what you think of my weapons.
yeah.
Especially
Oh.
that over the 6 hours I've gotten more used to using the N64 controller.
Oh.
At first it was really strange to use such an old
Oh,
controller
thanks.
made for children's hands.
Oh, it was weird to use a controller designed for the game you were playing?
Yes.
Oh. How odd.
I mean, it is an odd controller. It has 3 prongs to it.
Yeah. Because, you know, back when the N64 was popular, that's how many hands people had. Aw, nice, I just sent myself the fire rod.
I'd press X to doubt, but the N64 controller doesn't have an X button.
Oh.
Apparently it has a... it has a Steam button.
It has a what button?
Oh.
Yeah, if you push the stop button on it, it makes Steam like you made... Like, it maximizes Steam to make it take up, like,
Oh, thanks.
primary focus.
Okay, well, I have full glove now in Link to the Past. It's getting so many things. Ooh, I sent Axel a Jiggy. Alright, Mole. How
What if
strong
the
are
Donkey
you,
Kong
Mole?
64 randomizer is compatible with the Archipelago?
Donkey Kong 64?
Yeah, that
I
has a
can-
randomizer.
I can double check that for you right now.
I'd love to know what you think of my weapons.
Supported games. Well, okay, it's not one of the official ones. The only official one is Donkey Kong Country 3. But I would not be surprised if someone is doing that.
Yeah, I'd love it if someone could do Crystal Project for it. For
I mean-
Archipelago.
Thanks.
I mean,
Yes,
we have.
I know, it has its own randomizer.
Yeah, that is the issue, is that
How about a fresh loaf of bread?
while it is a neat feature, it does make, you know, compatibility with other randomizers more difficult.
How is it more difficult to make... Like, you already have the idea for, like, okay, what would this game look like randomized? How is it more difficult to make a compatible randomizer for a game that already has its own inbuilt randomizer than it would be if the game did not have its own inbuilt randomizer?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Mostly, it's just a matter. Well, it's partly is that a big part of the whole randomizer thing is that like being able to mod the game for quality of life, which I guess you would still be able to do. Like I guess that's what it would have to be. It would have to be a mod to allow you to actually like make seeds. Because can you put in like a string of letters or anything like
Yep.
that? Oh, you can.
Yep.
Okay.
I remember at one point I put in like MRS Plays and played the MRS Plays seed.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, I
At some
should.
point, maybe this summer or something,
Thanks.
I should totally try to get like my little brother
Let
to
your
join in with
worries
like
be
the
your
Archipelago
strength.
multi-world stuff. Because I'm
Okay,
sure that he would totally want to play Undertale.
Okay, I was certain you were not going to end that with the word brother.
I didn't end it with the word brother, I ended it with Undertale.
No, you said my little brother.
Yeah, I should get my little pony to play.
Oh. Oh.
My little brother.
Brother.
Because he's younger, you're related, and he's a boy.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, well, that's... Okay, I think we both agree that is a reference that will never die.
I wonder if anyone needs help.
That
It's
song
funny
isn't
how
even-
that's... Why is it
not
that
even
that's...
canon.
What's not canon?
That song is not even canon.
How's it not canon?
Because it only showed up in a dream sequence?
It did?
Yes, that episode is a dream
I'd love to know
sequence.
what you think of
Technically
my
a dream
weapons.
sequence within a dream sequence.
Oh.
Oh.
I thought that was a different one that was.
No, because that's the one where Phineas and Ferb make like the elevator to space and they make the flying car of the future today. And then it crashes onto the house and they get sent to a reformatory school, and then Candace realizes how boring her life is without her brothers and decides to bust them out of prison.
Oh. Oh.
And then it's revealed at the end it's just Candace's dream that didn't actually get busted. But then she says, oh yeah, and in my dream, Perry was a secret agent.
Thanks.
And then, like, OSHA, whatever, comes in to, you know, kidnap the
Are we
family.
going on an adventure today?
And then they
OSHA?
reveal that that was actually just Perry's dream.
Did you just say OSHA came in?
Or is it Oka, right?
You said OSHA.
Close enough, isn't it? They're basically the same thing. Come on.
Oh.
I mean, face it, they're basically the same thing, aren't they?
Oh.
Huh. I'm sorry, I'm just, surprised. Also, I think I forgot, that's not even sung by Candace. That's sung by Stacy.
Yeah.
Any new samples for me?
Did you stop and look that up, or did you just remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
I went and looked that up, because it's just like, was I really just remembering? Like, it wasn't that I didn't believe you, it's just like, damn it. I want to be able to believe my own brain more than somebody else's, but apparently I can't. My brain has betrayed me.
Oh.
I'm not gaslighting you. You actually can't trust your own brain.
Apparently not. Brain, I trusted you.
Apparently that's, like, the one time in this series that Stacy, like,
thanks.
plays a musical instrument.
Are you prepared?
I'm not entirely certain about that. That was something I remember reading.
Oh no, I didn't check. Do I need to do that check? Please tell me I don't. This area is
Yes, like-
too high skill for me at this moment.
Basically, every other important character is shown at some point to be able to play a musical instrument.
I'd love
At
to know what
least
you think
one?
of my weapons.
Interesting.
Oh.
And Stacy only gets one scene, and it's in a dream sequence.
Oof.
Oh. Oh, thanks.
Oh, Claire, I sent you an ocarina.
I didn't need the second ocarina.
Oh.
Oh god, I was so desperate for using ocarina songs, I actually
Oh.
had to go and look up how to do ocarina items. Because I managed to get a glitched bottle.
Oh.
It's like, well...
Oh dear lord. I might not survive this fight.
Woo!
Oh, thanks.
Oh dear lord, that's how...
Take all the
what?
platinum.
Fine. I will take the life room.
I'll also go and buy a bunch more turnip seeds, and maybe for next episode I'll remember to start making more jewelry and stuff. Just, you know, don't hold me accountable to that.
Welcome.
Hold you accountable to that? Okay.
No. Let's buy, I don't know, 100? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Can't believe I'm actually using hammer throw.
Thank you
Hammer
very
throw?
much for your purchase. Thank
Yeah.
you.
It's an ability that lets me throw my hammer. Because normally I can only use my hammer to hit enemies on the ground. And I'm using it because I still only have regular boots.
Working
So
hard.
my hammer is actually much stronger than my boots at the moment. Because I have Ultra Hammer.
Hammer! Hammer! Oh gosh! Tomba and Archipelago! Tomba 2 specifically and Archipelago could go so fun.
I agree. That actually would be one that would work, I think, for a randomizer.
I think that if you wanted to be specifically good, you'd have to have, like, some sort of, like, entrances open sort of deal. Otherwise, you just get stuck in, like, the first region, because, oh, you need to get a golden crab item to continue.
You know,
So you need...
it's too bad I'm not recording these. I'm sorry for interrupting, because it's just, I just realized, I've been, sitting here for, I don't know how long it's been, like an hour, a little over an hour now, playing mostly Paper Mario, and Link's sitting in his house, and you know what is in the house with Link? A chest that I have not touched.
Go open that chest.
Fine.
What's in the chest?
Oh, I sent a thing to someone else. Hang on. I need to...
Also, I got new prescription medication that I picked up
Whoa,
day
what?
before.
Hang on. Sorry, something happened. What happened?
What happened is the end of this video.
Oh, I accidentally disconnected. That's why.
Whoopsie!